Hey guys, and welcome back to the 4th episode in my first impressions week. Today we're going to be testing out a tremendously popular new foundation from The Ordinary, and this is called the Serum foundation. So if you haven't heard of the skincare brand The Ordinary, then they are part of the Serum brand, so the Serum umbrella. So there's lots of different skincare brands that fall under the Serum company, which is actually called the Abnormal Beauty Company. So I will pop a link to their website if you want to read a bit more about them and specifically The Ordinary brand. So The Ordinary for me has definitely revolutionised the way we see and buy skincare thanks to their insanely affordable price points. Now Serum is a brand that sell online, and just recently they've opened quite a few stores, so they've opened 3 stores as well. So you can buy any of their brands, including The Ordinary, on the Serum website, I think, and also Cult Beauty, ASOS and Victoria's Health, I think. So I'll pop all the links down below. But I was in London a couple of weeks ago and I was really keen to visit one of their new stores, just because I'd heard so much about this brand and how popular it was, and obviously the fact that they are affordable skincare products that do sort of work. So I went to the Covent Garden store and picked up sort of like 3 things that I wanted to try that are sort of like best sellers, I guess, and also the Serum foundation. So I'm just going to share them with you now, and then we'll get straight into telling you a little bit about the foundation and trying that on. I only have 3 skincare things, so it won't take long, but I thought I'd share them with you, and then I'll have a blog post about them once I've given them a real good go. I want to say once I've finished them all, I'll know properly what I thought of each product. So I picked up the Vitamin C Suspension 30% cream. Now I think you can use this, yeah, you can use it day and night. I can't tell you much about these products. It's also complicated, like the chemistry behind them, but I will have links to each if you want to go and check out more about them. So yeah, I picked up that, so that's a cream. And then I got the salicylic acid, which I do know is good for spots and blemishes, and that is in the 2%. And then lastly, I got the retinol that I'd heard so many people go on about, and it's always sold out online. So I was fortunate enough to be able to go to the shop and pick one up, and I think when I go again I will definitely pick up another one of these. So this is the retinol 0.2%, and this is supposed to be good for lines and wrinkles, which is definitely what I need. So I will let you know in a post all about these when I finish them, but it won't be for sort of a good couple of months yet. So let's move on to telling you a little bit about the foundation. So this retails for £5.70 for 30 mils of product, which is a ridiculous price point, so affordable. And this is a serum foundation, but I did notice when I was looking on the website, the Serum website, that there is also a normal foundation. So I'm not sure which came out first, and I hope I've got the right one, but I'm pretty sure it's the Serum foundation that is the one that everyone's talking about. So this comes in 21 shades, which is amazing. But however, although it came in 21 shades, when I was looking in the shop, it was kind of a bit sort of overwhelming to know what was your shade, because there was so many and they were just all lined up in these black boxes. You could try them out, and I kind of tried them on my hand, which was the worst place to try a foundation, but I kind of knew sort of what my skin tone was, and this seemed to be the best match. So I picked up 1.2p that is light with pink undertones. So we'll see. I know I'm fair skinned anyway, so hopefully this will work. And also one thing to note is this has an SPF of 15 in it. Okay, so moving on to packaging, all of the Ordinary products are very simply packaged, and it's more about the product inside, but for the price, honestly, I think the packaging is great. The fact that it does come boxed, and a lot of these products are in sort of glass pipettes and things, so they are very premium looking. With regards to what it says about each product, there isn't loads about each thing, but when I went into the store, I spoke to a really knowledgeable lady in there, and she really helped me out. I told her sort of my concerns, and she just sort of pinpointed me in the right direction. But like I said, I will link everything down below so you can sort of see for yourself. But if you are in London, I definitely recommend popping into one of their stores, because they can really sort of help you out. They know their stuff well. So the Serum foundation, it says on the back, this is a Serum textured natural coverage foundation that softens undesirable hues and visibly reduces imperfections. And it says directions: shape before use, dispense a small amount into the palm or back of your hand, smooth on and blend throughout the face, ideally outward from the midpoint of the face. And this is also fragrance free. Okay, so let's get this out the box and see. So it comes in sort of a plastic casing with a pump. It's actually quite small, but I guess you would only need a tiny bit anyway, because it is a Serum foundation. So I'm going to give it a shake, because it sounds really, really liquidy. And I'm going to pop a bit on my hands. Sorry, to use it. Oh, okay. So it's kind of, can you see? That it's not actually as runny as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is just dab it onto my face and then blend it in with the beauty blender, because I know it says sort of blend outwards, but I just think because it's such a thin consistency, I want to get a really nice even coverage. So this has got really nice coverage, considering it's like a natural lightweight foundation. I didn't think it would cover that much, but it has. It's covered my redness. It does peek through slightly, but it still looks really nice and natural looking. It still looks like my skin. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a tiny bit more over my sort of problem areas. You can't really see it in the camera, but sort of here around my T-zone is where I get the most redness. So I'll just put a tiny bit more on here, and I think that will do. I will put a before and after photo, but I really like the coverage. I think this is a good shade match. It still looks like my skin, but it's nice and lightweight. So I think what I'm going to do is just finish off my makeup, and then I'll be back with my first time check. Right, I'm back. So I just popped a little bit of face powder down my T-zone as well, because I noticed it was looking a tad bit shiny. Only a tad. It wasn't sort of really oily looking or anything like that. But overall, I'm loving the look of this foundation. So I am going to tell you the time now. So it's 2:37. So I will see you in a bit, guys. Bye. Hey guys, and welcome back for the second time. The time now is 6:42. So let's take a look at how this foundation has been wearing. So far so good. I can't see any redness peeking through I don't look oily. I really like the look of this foundation. It's just got a really nice subtle glow and it's a nice flawless coverage, but as I said before, you can still see sort of your skin peeking through, so it's not like a real full coverage foundation. It's just really nice and lightweight, and it feels comfortable on the skin as well, which is good. So far so good. So I will see you now at the end of the night where I share with you my final thoughts. So see you later guys, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back for the final time. You know it's the end of the day and I'm ready to go to bed when I have my dressing gown on. So let me tell you the time. It is now 48 minutes past 10, so I'm just going to do a final roundup of the Ordinary foundation. So starting off with price, I think this is absolutely fantastic value for money considering how much you get in here, and also the absolutely versatile shade selection. There is just so many shades to choose from, and also different undertones and things like that. So packaging wise, considering the price, I think the packaging is beautiful. Although it's very simple, it says on the box exactly what it does, and you can also go on the website and check out a more detailed description of everything that this foundation does. I really like sort of the science behind it. So with regards to application, I really loved how this applied. Like I said, it was super easy to apply and it just sort of sunk into the skin really nicely, and it felt super lightweight on the skin and just overall really nice and comfortable. And I also just loved how flawless it looked. And I did actually read on the Cult Beauty website that this is a medium coverage foundation. I did actually think it was a light coverage, but it is a medium coverage, which explains why it covers up the redness really well. So longevity wise, let's have a little look. So I am a little bit shiny now, but really honestly this foundation still looks pretty good considering how long I've had it on. And yeah, I really like this foundation. So if you are in London, definitely go to the store and check out this foundation and pick one up, because I know that it does sell out pretty quickly online, but for the price, oh my goodness, you can't go wrong. So I would award the Ordinary Serum Foundation a 4.9 out of 5. Let me know if you've tried this foundation as well, or if you've tried the other, just a normal foundation. I'd love to hear your thoughts too, especially if you have oily skin as well. So definitely let me know in the comments down below. But as always, I'll have a blog post to go along with this, and I will keep you updated on the Ordinary skincare as well. And that is it. I will see you tomorrow for my final first impression. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter and Snapchat for more inspiration. And if you did miss any of my previous videos, I will have them linked down below, but you can see my last video if you click on the picture link in the middle, and that will definitely take you to that video. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend guys, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care, bye.